Hi, Ken.
How you doing? How's everything?
Good. How are you?
Oh, why is my camera like this? I'm doing well.
Yeah, we can really see you.
All right, there we go.
Hi, Ken. You have a nice smile.
Well, thank you. Same to you.
Thank you. How are you doing today? I'm sorry, I'm a little tired now. I feel like I asked all these questions over and over and over again.
No, all is well. All is well. Life is good. I'm alive. I'm breathing. So nothing to complain about.
Where are you located?
Well, I'm originally from Chicago. Currently in Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay.
Yeah.
V, would you do long distance relationship?
Yeah, honestly, I'm really busy and I'm always on the go. So somebody who doesn't require too much in the beginning stages, it's really not that bad for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you do long distance?
Long distance is cool. It's no problem.
I don't know how you guys do it. Like, hell no. I mean, I need to see him every day.
I mean, you got to communicate, right? I think it's all based on communication. If you can't communicate, I think long distance is very similar if you live in the same city. Like, if you don't communicate, you guys not on the same page, it's not going to work regardless of your location.
Mm-hmm. So, Ken, what do you want to know about V?
Yes. So my initial question is, what brought you to health and fitness? Why is that so important to you?
So what brought that along was me losing my mom. She was only 59 years old. So when she passed away, it really made me reflect on how society teaches women to be very selfless and take care of everyone else and put their health on the back burner. Mm-hmm. Especially men. Men are taught, go out there, work. It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter how tired you are. You need to provide for your family. And I saw just the toxicity in that where it runs a lot of us to the grave, right? So for me, it really had me look at how I was living and how I want my kids to grow up and how I wanted to break those cycles. So I started with myself, and I help other people along the way now.
Got you. And what has been the biggest learning experience by being like your own personal health coach and being in the health field?
You're never done working on yourself physically or even mentally. Like this is such a challenging thing to wake up and do what most people feel like they don't have the energy to do because they need to take care of everything else in life. Just having that discipline, that's what's really it for me.
Hold on, do I look cross-eyed in here? Why people sound like I got so eye? What is that? What's going on?
Hey, they gonna talk about you regardless. It don't matter.
Regardless, okay.
And do you have kids?
No, I am single, no children.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay.
Yes.
And what do you do for a living?
So I'm actually a doctor. I'm a resident at University of Missouri orthopedic surgery program. So time is, it's a pretty big commitment, but I'm overall enjoying the experience. Health is very important to me. Had a father who passed away at a very early age due to a preventable heart condition, which got me into the healthcare field. So when you say about healthcare, and also just, I think underrepresented people, they suffer a lot. They die really early, right? And so when it comes to, I guess, developing like generational health or generational wealth, you can't build that if you die early, right? So when you mention health and wellness, I think finding someone who values that as well is really important to me. So definitely interested in that. I think my next.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, so my next question to you is, how far are you? What's your goal in taking your health and fitness and career? How far are you willing to take that?
So my next thing that I want to complete this year is open up a gym locally for group fitness. A lot of people are intimidated by going to the gym by themselves. So I want to create structured classes where it's all women and even all men for them to feel comfortable in that space and have that guidance along with nutrition plans and just opening that up in multiple areas. It doesn't just have to be here in California. Once my kids get to a certain age, I desire to move out of California and, just start opening them up everywhere if possible.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ken, how would you manage your schedule and V schedule? Because it seems like both of you guys are like extremely busy. How would you make that work?
Yeah, so I think it comes down to one, what is the long-term goals, right? I think, anyone who's ambitious and also has who's really, I guess, strong-willed has to also know when to bring it back home, right? When to come back to the baseline. So I think you know, within that sort of like dynamic, you got to know when to sacrifice, and also too when to come back home, when to communicate how you're feeling. Because there are times you got to sacrifice time to get to where you're trying to go. And so, as long as two people understand, I feel as though, you know, it's going to work out eventually.
For sure.
Okay.
Well, it should work out.
How do you feel about V having 2 kids?
You know, in consideration to where I'm at in my life, children don't really scare me. I think the only thing that is important is making sure that, you know, the child and the father of that child are in a good relationship, and making sure that that's all good. Because I think no one, whether male or female, wants to come into a situation where there's a little bit of, I guess, chaos or inconsistencies in that part. So I feel as long as that's good, then it should be cool.
Okay. V, do you like Ken?
Yeah, I think that he is very handsome.
Well,
Okay.
thank you.
Should he slide in your DMs?
I think he already did.
I did.
Okay, well, and you're put on the spot. Okay, well, I guess you guys will continue in the DMs, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Y'all have a
Awesome.
good night.
You too.
All right.
You liked him?
Yeah, he seems like he's very nice. He meets, other than not having kids, which is a very big deal for me. Yeah. And all I have is one baby daddy. I see them asking, who was my ex-husband.
Nice. You already know.